One of the questions I get asked all the time is, how are you planning on making money from your directory website? For those of you who don't know, I run Explore FTL, which is a local directory website about fun things to do in Fort Lauderdale. And the truth is, the site is pretty new. I don't have a lot of traffic yet, but I have put a lot of thought and planning into how I'm going to monetize it as it grows. So I figured I'd make this video to break it all down and show 6 ways that I plan on getting paid from my directory website. I've also been thinking about doing monthly income reports when I do start making money from the website. So if that is something that you're interested in, go ahead and comment below and let me know. Now let's talk numbers. How much money can you actually make from a directory website? Well, it depends on your niche, your traffic, how good you are with SEO, how good you are promoting the website, and how good your actual website is. But it is reasonable to hope that you could make from in between $1,000 to $40,000 a month from your directory website once it's up and running. And you don't need huge traffic numbers to start monetizing either. Throughout the video, as we go through each monetization strategy, I will also talk about how much traffic you should have before you start working on that strategy. So let's get started with the one that everyone probably thinks of first when they think about monetizing a business directory, and that is paid listings. So these are usually going to be business listings or events that are put on the top of the list of the listings and are usually highlighted or featured in some way. You can do free listings and then offer them a premium upgrade. You could do only premium listings where everybody that gets listed on your website has to pay for it. You can do different tiers where you have like basic, middle, and advanced listings. You've got lots of options here, and you can do it in a way that works best for your specific niche and your specific website. I use GeoDirectory and their pricing manager add-on for this. And if you are interested in that and a tutorial about that, I have one of those and I have it linked in my description below. You can start charging for paid listings when you have as little as 500 to 1,000 monthly visitors. Next, we have display ads, and you can do this either with ad networks or by selling banner space on your homepage or your high traffic pages. The most popular ad networks are Google AdSense, Zoic, and Mediavine. You sign up for one of these networks, you get a code to put on your website, and then the ads from those networks automatically show up on your website. This is very easy to do, but you're not going to really make a ton of money until you're getting a lot of traffic to your website. At about 10,000 monthly viewers, you can plan on making a couple $100s a month. But you can start making really good money if you can get your website traffic to around 100,000 visitors a month. Then you can look at getting about $3,000 to $6,000 a month from the ad networks. So of course it depends on your specific website niche and what ad network you go with. And if you want to sell banner ads on your high traffic pages on your own, of course you can do that too. It is going to be a little bit more work, but you can start with lower traffic. I would suggest still waiting until you have about 1,000 monthly visitors before you start doing that though. The next monetization strategy is affiliate links. With affiliate links, you can add links on your blog post for other businesses, tools, or services that are relevant to your niche. And then when people click through to those links, you will get a percentage if they buy. For example, if you have a wedding vendor directory, it would make sense for you to link to tools for wedding planning. And the great thing about this is as long as you can get approved for the affiliate networks, you can start doing this right away with no traffic at all. And the next monetization strategy we have is sponsored content. This is where you can charge someone to do like a blog post about their business. I would still suggest having about 1,000 monthly visitors before you start charging for sponsored content, but that does really depend on your niche and how valuable your placement is in your audiences. Next, let's talk about email list monetization. If you are not collecting emails yet, you definitely should start right now. Your email list is super valuable for many reasons, but a big one of those is you can monetize your email list. If you have a big email list with good open rates and an audience that is paying attention to you, people will pay you to get sponsored spots in your emails. And you can start charging for sponsored email mentions with an email list as little as 500 to 1,000 email subscribers if your email list is highly targeted and engaged. And then finally, this last one isn't specifically about monetizing your directory website, but I'm going to include it on the list anyway, and that is monetizing your social media. If you are using social media along with your website, you can charge people for sponsored posts on your social media networks. Now, each social media network is different, so 1,000 subscribers on YouTube tends to be more valuable than 1,000 followers on Instagram, but 1,000 is a pretty good baseline number for the minimum amount of subscribers you should have before you start selling any sponsored content on social media. And that's it. Now you know 6 different ways that you can make money from your directory website. If I was helpful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you're building your own website, make sure to check my description for a link to download your free 9-step roadmap to DIY your first website, which will walk you through everything you need to do to get your website live from start to finish. Thank you so much for watching.